Also tonight, parts of western New York are still drying out tonight from a weekend of record rainfall. Senior correspondent Rich Newberg's live at the Brighton Golf Course now in the town of Tonawanda with some incredible new video to show us. Rich?
You said it. As strange as it may seem, carp have made their way onto the golf course here. It is driving home the fact that we experienced an extraordinary weather event over the weekend. Fish are spawning on the 13th and 14th holes of the Brighton Park Golf Course in the town of Tonawanda. Carp as big as 2 to 3 feet long.
Right now, we're sort of watching in amazement.
Underneath the fairway, there's a culvert leading from Ellicott Creek to the golf course. There are supposed to be pools of water created after a major rainfall as a means of flood control. But the system was not created to carry fish onto the golf course.
We've had probably 50 to 70 carp come back up from Ellicott Creek onto the golf course and are in the process of spawning on Brighton Golf Course right now.
The fish are surviving for now in the flood-made ponds, but at least one didn't make it.
We saw a dead one on a couple holes ago, and we were kind of wondering how it got there. If somebody brought it there as a joke because it was so big. I don't think a bird could have carried it that far. So then now to see these fish here alive and swimming around, never seen anything like it here.
The DEC has been alerted, but as the clock is ticking before the ponds dry up, parks maintenance workers may have to stage a rescue of their own. But there are mud traps.
It gets a little bit deep, and it gets a little bit deep kind of quick. So plus I was sinking in the mud.
Over in Buffalo, here's another sight you don't see very often. Hoyt Lake in Delaware Park overflowed its banks from the record 2.19 inches of rainfall early Sunday morning. It was fed by the Scajaquada drain, which by design will spill into the lake during extraordinary rainfalls.
Or if it doesn't allow us to go into the lake, where does it go? Down the S-turns, into another neighborhood that's maybe at a lower level.
There is some concern that sewage or other contaminants may have been introduced into the lake. The city says it will test the water to determine its level of safety. Back here at Brighton Park Golf Course, we'll be giving you the latest line on the fish story. How are they going to get those fish out of here? Coming up at 6, if you live in the city of Buffalo, the city may be paying you a visit. It is a new effort to stem the flow of runoff water from your house into the sewer system. I'll have more on that coming up. Reporting live, Rich Newberg, News 4 at 5:30.